Welcome back to Loving Living Local. Well, quality, affordable care is available, and you don't have to go far. QwikCareMD has multiple locations around town offering just that. And we sat down with Dr. and owner of QwikCareMD to find out more. Welcome back to Living Local. Well, QwikCareMD is a local, affordable, high-quality walk-in urgent care resource when you have a sudden illness or minor injury that's not severe enough to require hospital emergency room care. Here to tell us more about it and its services is owner Stephen Wenrick. So thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Well, we'd love to have you here because, you know, when we're talking about those hospital visits and everything like that, I hear cha-ching, 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 and it racks up. And I have 2 young children, and they're just constantly getting hurt. But you're here to tell us a little bit about QwikCareMD and kind of how you guys are expanding here in Southeast Colorado.
Yep. We're adding 2 new offices in Colorado Springs over the next 2 months. The first one actually opens up December 1st. And that's at 402 Garden of the Gods, which is just east of I-25 on Garden of the Gods in the old EmergiCare building. Okay.
All right, so you guys are expanding, and tell us a little bit about what you offer and what makes QwikCareMD a little bit different than like an emergency room and family care, all that.
Well, 2 big things separate us from an emergency room. One is time. Average waiting room in an ER is anywhere from 3 to 6 hours. Our average waiting time is about 6.5 minutes.
Oh my gosh, minutes?
Minutes.
Wow. Okay, so
we keep track of that.
Wow. Okay, so what's the difference between an urgent care then and your family physician?
Well, we are for urgent problems. I have a cold or a flu right now. I call my doctor. Yes, I can see you in 3 weeks.
Oh gosh.
Doesn't help you much.
No.
We're open 8 to 8 Monday through Friday, 8 to 6 on weekends, and no appointments.
Gosh, you know, I wish I knew about this a couple weeks ago. When my daughter was sick, I called the doctor and they're like, we don't have any more appointments today. You can try again tomorrow morning, but if it's an emergency, you got to go to the emergency room. And I'm like, ooh, it's not emergency room sick.
Right.
It's more like urgent care sick.
There's a lot of that going around.
Well, right, and there's that neurovirus that's going around. It's closing schools right now, so people can come in to the urgent care and get seen in 6.5 minutes. That still boggles my mind.
Yep, that's average. Now, if you see us in February, when in the middle of cold and flu season, it might be a little bit longer,
right,
but it's still way better than an ER.
It is. It really is. And so, you know, sometimes when we think urgent care, we think, okay, it's not as expensive as the ER, but it's probably more expensive than our family doctor.
Actually, it isn't. We operate off the same contracts as your family doctor. A typical ER visit will be $2,500 to $5,000.
Oh, gosh.
A typical visit to QwikCareMD is less than $200.
Wow. And if you're talking about, hey, maybe like a sprained arm or something like that, you don't want to wait 6.5 hours in the ER. You want to get seen right away.
That's right. And we have on-site x-ray, on-site labs, and an on-site pharmacy so that you don't have to wait at the pharmacy afterwards.
That makes it so convenient. So again, tell us where you're located, because you have a couple locations here in Southeast Colorado. So that's Colorado Springs and Pueblo.
And Fountain.
And Fountain, hey.
That's right. We have one at the corner of Stetson Hills and Powers.
Perfect.
We have one in Fountain on Mesa Ridge Parkway. We have one in Pueblo on North Freeway Road, right at the Cinemark Theaters. And the 2 new ones are at 402 Garden of the Gods, just east of I-25, and as far south as you can go on Academy at 6530 South Academy in the Safeway Center.
Wow. So lots of locations all around town, and in Fountain and in Pueblo.
And each one also has a family practice associated with it.
So tell us about that. So how can you have the urgent care and the family practice together?
Well, actually, we thought it was a great idea because probably 50 to 60% of our urgent care visitors don't have a family doc.
Right.
So we combined the 2. So we have separate providers typically for family practice, but they share the same EMR, the same records, the same patient information, so that if you get sick on a Saturday, you're seeing somebody who knows all about you.
Oh, that makes it so convenient. You don't have to go and collect those x-rays or those records from from the urgent care and bring them to your primary care physician if your primary care physician shares all that information right there.
That's right.
Makes it so convenient. All right, if people would like to find out more information and if they'd like to look at the hours and locations, where can they do so online?
www.QwikCareMD.com, and it's QwikCareMD.
Very fun.
Or call 471-CARE.
471-CARE, making it simple as possible to get the care that you need as quickly as possible. Well, thank you so much for your time this morning. For more information, just head to QwikCareMD.com. And this segment has been sponsored by QwikCareMD.